What is up, guys? Harlem Gamer here, bringing you some MLB 14 The Show season gameplay. This is the inaugural episode of the Quest for 28, my attempt at winning a world championship with the New York Yankees, featuring MLB 14 The Show on the PlayStation 4. The online component of this game is just horrendous. I have given up on it completely. In an attempt to just make the best of a horrible situation, because I am an avid online competitor. I love playing online. Every game, every sports game I get, every shooter I get, every game I get, I always look for online. I always look to see how the game plays online and if it has an online component that I can enjoy, because there's nothing better than just playing a human opponent all the time. It's just the ultimate competitive nature that I have in me. And hopefully, next year they can fix it where it's not an issue anymore. However, we're just gonna continue on with the offline. The offline is absolutely awesome, so we're just gonna try to make the best of a bad situation here. As you can see there, the Yankees, I actually simulated up to this point. I'm following the actual real Major League season for the New York Yankees. They're actually playing the Twins this weekend, July 4th weekend. Here we have a tie for first, although it says I'm 2 games ahead, but that's only because I have less losses than the Tampa Bay Rays, who are in second and have the same amount of wins that we do. Very competitive division. If you notice, the Orioles are 43 and 42 and only 4.5 games behind. Every team is above 500, and as you can see here, we're gonna have a very tough time competing in this division. We want that division title. Main reason being, we do not want to find ourselves in the wild card situation where you have to compete one game to get into the divisional round, because one game could just mess it all up. Anyway, Yankees Twins, we're gonna have Pineda versus Diamond. I don't know who this guy is. I gotta brush up on my baseball a little bit. Anyway, top of the first, 2 out, Ellsbury batting. Going to get a nice hit to left field. He's going to dive, not get it. We're going to take advantage of that stretch for the triple. It's going to be a very close play here. We do get the call safe at third, no question about it, but it was a little close. No hesitation by Ellsbury there. You see 5 triples on the season, and I'm laughing because he's tied with Beltran, which is absolutely weird. Beltran, however, is having a great season in this game. Not in the real major leagues. He's actually struggling, but that's that's normal for him. He usually does that. He usually just shows up in the playoffs there. Eduardo Nunez grounded to short. It's going to miss. It's just horrible throw. I mean, how did you just bounce? It almost bounced twice actually. And Mauer at first. I actually think Mauer should lose. Well, then again, it makes sense that he's at first. I guess they're trying to elongate his career. One of the better hitters in the league, one of the best hitters in the league. Mauer, but nonetheless, that was really not his fault. Eduardo Nunez, there's a reason he's not with the Yankees anymore. Reasons, situations like that, plays like that. He's just a horrible defender, a good hitter, but a horrible defender. Soriano with the blast to left field. Runners on first and second. Out of here. Adios baseball, no question about it. Soriano show. He's just getting started, by the way. Later on, he just pours on a few more hits and runs, and then just makes it a nightmare for the Twins. At this point, a 4-0 game with 2 outs, and we're going to go to the 3rd inning, top of the 3rd, runner on first, 1 out, 5-0 game. Soriano, opposite field, base hit double, again pouring it on, and he wasn't the only one actually. The entire lineup, I just had a really great hitting session. It was pretty much batting practice with the Minnesota Twins. Then again, he wasn't really one of their better pitchers. I think at this point they had already changed their pitcher. And there we're going to get the bloop from Cervelli, who's actually I subbed in for McCann, who was tired. And don't want to risk injuring him, one of my better hitters in this team. So I put in Cervelli. He ends up coming through for us there. 7-0 game, 3rd inning. Just keeps getting worse and worse for the Twins here. The pitcher throws to first, completely misses the mark. And we're going to reach 2nd and 3rd on that throwing error. The Twins, not such a good team. They haven't been a good team for a while, for a few years now. they're really struggling, and it's just at a point where you really don't know what to do. Here we're gonna have to substitute Pineda, injury-prone Pineda. Don't know what happened. Didn't tell me. Got injured. I had to bring in Phelps. Since it's the 4th inning, at that point I was not in line for the win with Pineda. However, we do want to conserve the shutout with Phelps. Phelps, a pretty good pitcher for the Yankees there. Adios baseball. Teixeira with the blast. Just padding on to the lead, 11-0 Yankees. Again, as I was saying, so with Phelps, all we want to do is conserve the shutout. And just, make this beatdown worthwhile, I guess. Teixeira, also another guy not having a great year. Could be better. But, the Yankees are struggling right now. We're at 500. You could say it's the competitive division itself, but it's just the pitching. You can't get away from that. The pitching is just horrible. I actually predicted the Yankees would win the division. It's not looking so great right now, but I do believe there's still enough time for them to make a move before the trading deadline and make something happen where they can put themselves in a better position personnel-wise, to see if they can get some momentum going into August and September, which are really the crucial months for a playoff push. As some of you Red Sox fans well know, the meltdown the Red Sox had a few years ago with the chicken and beer and all that ridiculous stuff. Anyway, we're going to get the win here. The fly to right field to end the game to Ichiro. Phelps conserves the shutout coming from the 4th inning. Ends up throwing about 80 pitches. Get a great win here. Hopefully this carries on to the next game, which I will upload tomorrow. The player of the game, I believe, Soriano, went 3 for 4. I could have gone 4 for 4, but I ended up getting greedy in one of the pitches. I had a 3-0 count. I should have taken it, but I gave myself the green light. It ended up being a high fastball, and I ended up popping it up to the second baseman. Didn't show that clip because it was pretty much irrelevant at this point. Anyway, we get the 11-0 win, 16 hits. Actually committed 2 errors, don't know where, but nonetheless we do get the win on a beatdown of the Twins in Minnesota at Target Field. Follow me on Twitter at HarlemGamer, HarlemJamer. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, peace.